youth, and there are many of them, and it's true not only in the Caribbean, it's true internationally, from my experience of being in Africa, Asia, Central South America. Moral education focuses on the ethical dimensions of the individual and society. Civic education creates opportunities for youth to be actively involved in the democratic process of school and community. Character development connects with the moral dimension of education to the social and civic aspects of the lives of young people. Ethics addresses issues of right and wrong, and character is then a combination of personal qualities that make each young person special. So one of the big questions that comes out in doing character education is, whose values should we teach? Coming from America, I think you should just teach American values. You think that's going to work here? No. Whose values should we teach, though? Whose values should we teach?
Those of God.
Those of God is one answer, okay. What if you're non-religious? What if someone says, I don't believe in God? I believe in God, but I'm just playing the devil's advocate a little bit here. So, but people could say that. A lot of young people say, right? Well, I'm not religious, so then I'm not going to listen to that. Is there any type of moral education, ethical education, then that is universal? Universal is true for all people in all countries all around the world at all times. So what is an example of a universal element of character development? We call them? Sorry? Laws? No. Laws are what we make. Laws can be accepted or not accepted. But we focus on rights. We focus on deeper than values. Virtues. Values can change from culture to culture, from person to person. What I value, you might not value. Some person might like this, some person like that. But virtues, respect, responsibility, and empathy, compassion, they are true for all people. In the character education curriculum that my wife and I wrote, Discovering the Real Me, which we'll be doing some exercises from, focuses on virtues, how we can inculcate virtues, and your job is to contextualize this material. Because most of the examples, we try to put in as many examples internationally as possible, but we can't include all. So your job, did you do any stories? Okay. Moral stories? Okay, good. So any of the moral stories that you were talking about, that's what you need to do. And then in future trainings, what we'll do is we'll go into more depths of how you can create stories that can be relevant for the young people today. Okay? Because they've got to be able to hear it and see it today. Because what happens in America, what's happened in Australia, what happens in England, is not always what happens here, right? So it's got to be what we call contextualized. What is character education? It promotes core ethical values, but values as per virtues, not values, because values change from time to time, as a basis for character development. Creates the opportunity for moral action and cognitive development. One of the huge problems in education internationally that I see is that it focuses on the cognitive, on the intellectual. But our focus is more on the social emotional. And this is where you have a huge advantage, because you're more in touch with your emotions, much more in touch. Especially when you put a bunch of guys out there playing cricket, right? You hear them yelling out. And when you have ladies, maybe when you're dancing, or when you're singing, right? Or when you're in church, right? You can express yourself very, very openly. It's not always like that in Australia. So we want to go beyond the cognitive development because intellect alone is not enough. The most important thing that we can teach young people is to develop their character and their social emotional skills. Because no matter where you go, no matter what you do, what do you have to do? You have to communicate, right? And communication skills are very, very low, especially for young people. You know, one of the biggest problems in America today is the cell phone. You know why? Sorry? All over? Here as well? Why is it such a big problem? Sorry? Yeah, there's no face-to-face communication. People don't know how to communicate with others. We have two sons, 27 and 25 years of age, and when my 25-year-old son goes out with his friends, if they pull out their cell phones, he gets up and leaves. He says, that's it, I'm not. If you want to talk with me, if we came out for a drink, if we come out to eat, we want to be able to communicate. So put your phone away or I leave. That's what he does. So I'm turning mine off right now so nobody bugs me. So, you can tell young people to make sure that they don't focus too much on their cell phones and focus more on people. One of the things I learned when I was really young growing up in Australia, I come from a very large Catholic family. I had lots of aunts and uncles, but I grew up with a lot of people from different cultures from around the world, and I spent a lot of time with the grandparents of my friends. And I learned a lot, and that's one of the missing elements that we don't have today. So beyond cognitive development, social and emotional development, understanding social norms and connecting with people, understanding people, their life skills. Life skills are a huge part of what we teach in character development. Because if someone has confidence communicating, like do you think Kay is a good communicator? Very confident, right? She's not shy, she doesn't hide away in the corner, right? But she's out there, right? So that's what we have to help young people do. Not only outside, but also inside, here, in the classroom. Conflict resolution, I'm going to go into a presentation on that, especially focusing on anger management, violence prevention, and civic education. So it's very, very broad. Where are we at? All right, are there any questions so far? At any time, you can ask any question. There is one really stupid question, however. What do you think that question is? The one that's not asked, exactly. Okay, so if you don't know something, ask, okay? Because okay?
Yes, another
okay, all right. All right, so I'm going to switch